Jack, as you know, we're all about giving value here at Colour Plane. So what we're going to do, we're committing to 3 podcasts a week. They're going to be released on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's here in Melbourne.
That's a lot of podcasts.
That is a lot of podcasts, Jack, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
We're all about bringing value on this Colour Plane podcast. And so I think 3 per week feels right to us. A way that you guys can give us a little bit of value in doing so would be to please follow and give us 5 stars if you guys enjoy. We'd really, really appreciate it.
Mean the world, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Sweat the small stuff.
Wait, what, Jack?
Yeah, sweat the small stuff.
Okay, give me an example.
So like those tasks that you do on an everyday basis, like when you get up in the morning, those little things that you do.
Like what?
Like brushing your teeth, making your bed.
Hold on. So you're saying, let's get this really clear. So you're saying we're at a cafe with like a potential client and they're just going to be able to tell that because we make our beds that we're good to do business with?
Yeah, I think it's more of like a flow-on effect. So like if I've made my bed first thing in the morning, I think I'm going to be more diligent when we sit down with that client to pour them that first glass of water maybe.
Oh, how good is it when someone pours you that first glass of water at the cafe?
Mate, it's the best. Like it's the best first impression you can make, I think.
It's the ultimate green flag. It's the best show of character.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right. I think I'm getting it. What other examples do you have?
So like for us at Colour Plane, for example, when we ship out samples and we have to make sure that we're folding the garments nicely, we're putting stickers in each and every package, could be writing cards to those customers.
Jack, writing cards, I'm telling you, that's the biggest cheat code for any small business. I'm serious. From the last like 4 years of writing cards, especially the biggest thing, you have to personalize them. When you personalize the card, I just pull up their Instagram, check like if they're into a certain sport or, you know, maybe they like baking cakes and I write on that card, I'm like, I can't wait to try one of your cakes. Man, you'll credit customer for life. I'm not even joking.
Sweat the small things, Jesse. That's what we're talking about.
I'm starting to get it. So would you say a small things like when you're watching YouTube to learn new stuff?
Yeah, like doing your own research in your own time.
Yeah, and there's loads of delayed gratification to that. What about like cleaning your workspace, like your desk? Like for me, like I've been trying to clean like my keypad. It's always messy.
Yeah, I think so. I can't relate on the keypad one, but I think definitely like having like a clean space to work in, like maybe it's a flow-on effect to have a clean mind and clear head when you're working.
No, that's a thing. I felt that for sure. I mean, come back to cleaning your bed.
Right. Well, there you go.
Cleaning your veg. I mean, making it. There's nothing
I think they're just all, everything's just so interconnected and it's all momentum and flow-on effects. And, you know, for me, a big one is writing things down. So whether it's an idea or I got to schedule something in, like if I don't write it down, I know that I'm like that much more likely to forget it. So, you know, whether it's like DB says, Jack, we got a meeting on 5 p.m. next week on a Tuesday. And like, it's Monday today and it's 8 days away. So I'm not probably going to remember that if I don't write it down. But if I do, you know what I mean? I look at my book, I'm like, oh, sweet. Like I forgot I had that, but I got that.
For sure. It almost sounds like in this world, there is no big things. There's just a ton of small things that make up the big things.
I love that. Yeah, I think so. I think all the big things are just a bunch of small things done really well. And
over and
over, and they produce this big thing or big result. But no one sees the small things, Jess.
No, that's the hard part, isn't it? It's almost like it's hard when people like today. This girl yelled out of her car. It was pretty bizarre. She's like, "Love the podcast." And I always get so stuck in that moment because I think I'm so fixated. I realize on the small things now that I don't see that big thing. You know, that for her it's the podcast. Maybe it's a certain episode she loved. I find it hard to resonate because I'm so fixated just on that, you know, whether it's being somewhere on time because we're heading to a cafe at 10, we're sort of running late and I'm just like, ugh. So I think there's probably something to be said for standing back and maybe sometimes look at the big thing too that you've built.
For sure. Yeah, I think so. Stepping back, there's definitely time for both, but I think you never achieve those big things without all those small things that you do along the way.
Couldn't agree more. Hey, Jack, I think I do believe in sweating the small things. Yeah, we should keep sweating them.
I've converted you, have I? That's good.
Guys, thank you. 5 stars, and I'm joking. We've given out too many call to action, so don't stress. I think you can cut this part out.
No, I don't think I will.
Shit. Probably a good way to finish up.
Transparency on this podcast.